Hello YouTube, let's go morel mushroom hunting. If you ain't already, please like and subscribe to our channel. And come along with us for all of our exciting ventures that we go on this spring. We're going to see if we can't find some morel mushrooms, or dryland fish as we call them here in the mountains. I reckon we might can find some, and we might not either. But I found a whole bunch in here last year. Now let's see if we see any this year. But them things are good to eat. They are so good. The closest one you can get to them in the store would be Portobello. But I made a boo-boo. I put deer salt out right there, or black magic out right there for the deers. Me and Haley and Braden was down here last year. And I may still be a little bit early, but I don't think I am. We may need to get another. We don't need no more rain, that's for sure. The lake's flooded up, but we got mayapple up. So what we call mayapple. And the lake is plump in the woods and so muddy that you can't drink the lake water or nothing else around here. If it was back down, I'd be on the lake. If it is 80-something degrees today, I'd be on it tonight chasing them stripers. You guys see any I don't yet. They's all around the roots of this walnut tree. The little walnut, this little small walnut. It's all around the roots of this little walnut tree. It's a good place for them around walnut trees. North side of the hill is a good place. South side too. May not be done up this year, guys, yet. But I found them in here last year. I'm not seeing them. My eyes is so bad. The kids found more than I did. These little walnuts on the ground almost looks like them, but it's not. I'm still looking. We try to keep you guys entertained. We just keep it real here on Cooper Ridge Outdoors, here at Cooper Ridge Outdoors. Because we're at Cooper Ridge. And I'm not seeing none, but way around that mountain, it goes back around this way, and way back up here toward the highway. About too far for me to walk this season, but I found some last year too. I'd rather have Mama drop me off up on the road and go across the field and come into it. But the deal with that, which is actually up the deer horns too, I'm not 100% sure who owns it. I think the Mennonites do, but it's not posted, so that's a good thing. Nothing down here is posted, but I don't know who owns it, but it is hunted though, because there was deer killed on it this year. Actually, somebody killed a 8-pointer up there in the field. Had pictures on Facebook, and I'm like, that's a field around from the house. But I found them all through here last year. But if you ain't ever eat a dryland fish or a morel mushroom, I didn't even know what a morel mushroom was till a few years ago. But I reckon I do now. That's one of them country words that I left out when I've been talking about country sayings, I reckon. Now, Mommy says I reckon means maybe. I guess it does. I thought it meant yes. But that's a very popular slang around here, I reckon. I reckon we will. And another in that a lot of them northern folks and, you know, them, what does Phil Robertson call them? I can't remember now what he calls them, but the northern people. Not making fun of northern people, but they take, or more or less the western people, we'll say that, the city people. They take y'all be careful as a threat. Not here in the hills. That just means to be careful, be safe on your way home. It is not a threat. It's actually a love speech. But I have been advised in the past few years that they had people has saw that word as being a threat. But it's not. In the south, in the southeast, we just mean to be careful. I don't know if they use it way down south or not, but we do here in the hills of eastern Kentucky. I reckon we ain't gonna find no dryland fish. So I reckon maybe a maybe. I guess Mama may be right. It may be a baby. They should be up. It come just a little shower of rain, not much, just enough wet the ground. That May-apple's up right there. A little later on, I got some ginseng grows right over. I'll take you over. When it comes up, show you what it looks like. It's a pretty big pile of May-apples too. You can dig them, do something with them. I'll show you my little dry ginseng bed. I dug some of it last year. A little bit of it. It's an old thing, but it gets on the side of the hill there. It's getting too much sunlight and it ain't making nothing. And I found it early in the year. So I found it right as it come up. And I was gonna wait till it got berries on it to dig it. And I went back over digging. They went over a couple handfuls, maybe what you're holding your hand green. And I got looking at the stems on it. And some of it was 30-year-old with a root about the size of my little finger there. So it's really old thing. It ain't gonna do nothing. But it won't even seed off much because it won't all stay there. It dies out for it gets berries on it. But I see no dryland fish. So I reckon we'll have to come back. So maybe Mama's right. I reckon it might be just a sling for, I don't know what it means. I guess we use it both ways. It means I reckon we'll do it. It means a maybe. I'm going up here by poplars. These little poplar grows like this. Which those been dozed off here. It's good places for them. But my eyes. Well, I tell you what, you can't find them in this country here like you used to. I remember we used to pick up dish pans full of them when I was a kid. But if you find 15 or 20, I think it was 23 we found under that tree last year. They weren't nothing big at all. And just enough for a good mess. And I remember I was going out with a small boy, my uncles and stuff. I mean, we'd literally pick up dish pans full. But it seemed like after the turkeys got in this country, they kind of disappeared. I don't know if they eat them or what they done. But I'm not going down that holler, not this evening, because I found all of them this year right here. There should be some more. Now, I had to look hard because we come in here and found them, and then we come back and even found more that day. And it was cloudy and drizzling rain. I remember that. Can't remember what we was doing. It may still be in there a couple of weeks, but it's unseasonably warm here. I do believe a man get some walleye and stripers out on the, well, up in the creeks a little bit and out on the mouth of the main lakes. Maybe not exactly on top, but on little macks and maybe slivers, repella slivers and A-bombers. I'd sure like to try it, but that water just too high and muddy. You can see how much rain we had here. That one even washed out here last year. That's washed out over the last couple of weeks here. But I do got the deer digging in here. Big corn there. Thought about putting a ladder stand up right there for the kids to hunt out of. I cut them 2 or 3 bushes right there. We can sit and watch them because the deer come right in here in the evening times in the early fall and let them bow hunt out of it. Got about 10 foot on that tree, 8 or 10 foot. Wouldn't have to get very high on it because it's uphill anyway. If you went up 8 foot, you'd be 15 foot down to there. As long as they didn't come in this way, and they hardly ever come in this way. Usually come in across the branch here and up to you. And then the leaves on the tree they couldn't see anyway. And do some backyard deer hunting. We'll have to do something when Kentucky's getting overpopulated. Getting way too many being hit on the road and causing damage to vehicles. And everything like that, guys. Well, I don't think we're gonna find any mushroom. I reckon we'll have to try again another day. Guys, I want to jump off here. Thought I'd make this little video, and we'll catch you on the next. And if you ain't already, like and subscribe to our channel. We'll bring some sighting fishing videos later on. We're just waiting on the lake to go down right now, and weather permitting. The weather's nice, the lake's up. We've had this for the past 3 years in a row. We just need the weather to cooperate with us. No more 6 inches of rain overnight. But guys, we love you, and we'll catch you on the next video. May God bless.